Good morning. It's Friday, February 20th, and I'm T Roy. Today's verse is Acts 20 and 24. But my life is worth nothing to me unless I use it for finishing the work assigned to me by the Lord Jesus. The work of telling others the good news about the wonderful grace of God. Paul says this knowing suffering is ahead. He's not predicting comfort. He's not expecting applause. He knows prison is coming. And he says, my life only matters if I finish. Let me tell you something. There was a night not too long ago where I just sat in my house, completely quiet, and stared at the wall. Everything felt uncertain. Career, reputation, future, relationships. And I remember thinking, God, what is my life right now? Not in a dramatic way, just honestly. Because when you lose stability, you start questioning identity. And that's when this verse started to make sense. My worth isn't in stability. It's in assignment. Paul didn't measure his life by how safe it was. He measured it by whether he finished what Jesus gave him to do. And that changes everything. Because I've been tempted to measure my value by outcomes. If I win a case, if I get fully cleared, if everything goes back to normal, if people publicly acknowledge the truth. But what if the assignment isn't about restoring what was? What if it's about refining who I am? Some of the hardest months of my life pushed me here, pushed me to discipline, pushed me into prayer, pushed me into speaking openly about grace. I didn't wake up one day and decide, I want to build a platform in the middle of pressure. Pressure built the platform. And here's the part that humbles me. If life had stayed comfortable, I might not have grown this much. Comfort keeps you steady, but pressure exposes what's real. Paul says the assignment is to tell people about grace. Grace means God carried me when I didn't feel strong. Grace means I didn't earn survival. Grace means I'm not defined by accusations. Grace means I don't have to become bitter to prove I'm right. Grace means I can finish with peace. So here's what I'm asking myself. If things take longer than I want, if justice feels slow, if outcomes stretch, will I still finish? Because finishing isn't dramatic. It's daily. It's showing up. It's not quitting. It's not letting the fight change your character. And right now, that's my commitment. To finish. To stay faithful. To let grace define me more than the battle does. If you're in a season where things feel unfair, don't measure your life by what you lost. Measure it by whether you're still finishing what God gave you. That's purpose. And that's enough. If this encouraged you, even just a little, go ahead and hit like, subscribe to the channel, or share this with someone who needs strength today. And listen, don't try to walk this thing alone. Pull up to church this week. Text somebody from your small group. Sit in a room where God is being lifted up. Your faith grows different when you're not isolated. And hey, this part matters. If you're in a dark space right now, like really in it, you don't have to carry that by yourself either. Call or text 988. That's the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. It's free. It's 24/7. There's a real person who will listen. No judgment, Just support. You matter. One day at a time. All right. See you tomorrow. Peace.